Key elements of a great web design. Now, we have been talking about website. I mean, the last 4 videos we have done is all about website. So if you have not watched all the videos I've done on this web design, there are so many of them. Links are in the description so that you can get to watch them. Now, today we are talking about the key elements of great web design. When you build your website, what makes it beautiful? What makes that website great? That when somebody sees it, say, "Oh, this is a good job." Number one is the website has to be appealing, right? I talk about it because most time when people bounce out of a website, basically that they landed on the website and it's not looking nice, it's not looking professional, so they just bounce out. So whenever you are building a website, that's why I recommend building with a theme, right? I recommend building with a theme. Unfortunately, you can buy a theme for just few dollars. I mean, less than $100, $50, you can get a theme and you just edit and you're good to go, right? So if you check the link in the description, I've left all the valuable resources for you there. Now, number one is appealing. It has to be appealing. Number two is, does it load fast? Because that should even be number one, because you have to load fast before you land on the website. The loading is very important. And how do you make a website load fast? I mean, I can actually do a full video on this one, but let me just give you some tips. Number one is that the images on the website must be optimized, right? PNG, JPG picture is a no, cancelled, right? The kind of picture you should have on your website should be in WebP file format. WebP file format. That is the file format that is acceptable for website. It's very light, sometimes less than 20 kilobytes. But any image you are putting on your website should not be more than 100 kilobytes. If 100 kilobytes is too much for me, I should actually say it should not be more than 50 kilobytes. Because as you load more and more images, it's piling up and building up to take over your space. And of course, putting a video directly on a website is a no-no, especially for shared hosting. It doesn't make any sense. If you do that, you're going to shut down your space. Unless you have your own server or you're using dedicated hosting where you have large space, then you can try putting image on your website. If not, the best way to do it is load the image on YouTube, link it to your website, and you're good to go. All right? YouTube is free. You're not paying a dime. All you need is, just connect it. And of course, if you don't know how to build a website and you're watching this video for the first time, you just stumbled on this video, in the description, I have a video on how to build a website with WordPress from scratch. You can watch that video, follow it is step by step. Everything you need is there. The links to buy your domain, to buy your hosting, to buy a theme, everything is right there in the description. Just use it. And if you have any question, I will answer you. All right, I'll try my best to answer you. All right, so that is number two. I'm talking about loading very fast. So I've talked about appealing design. Number two is loading very fast. Number three is the navigation. The navigation has to be user friendly. How do people move from one page to another page? The linking of the navigation. I click on a particular link, a button telling me to go here. By the time I get there, I'm seeing something else. It's not taking me to where I'm supposed to go. So the navigation must be clear and direct. If you say, if I click here, I will get to the sales page. If I click it, I should get to the sales page. If I click here, I should get to about, everything must be clear. The navigation is very, very important. Sometimes you get to a website and the navigation is just, clumsy. Everything is just muddled up. It's not clear. It's not clean. You click here, it's taking you to another place. Make sure the navigation is very clear and takes people to where you have said you are taking them to. All right, that's number 4 now, right? Number 5 is high quality images. Now, what makes a great web design? Images. Quality images. If you have quality images on your website, it's going to make your website look professional. I've visited website that you see the images there, and then you just want to bounce out. Why? Low quality images. Even the size of the image is too small. So the whole thing is just looking like amateur. So make sure that the image is quality. All right? That is I think that's number 5. Number 6 now is videos. In 2024, video is trending. So putting a video on your website is also recommended. Sometimes on a blog post, you can add the video part, the video format of that blog. For instance, how to build a website with WordPress. Maybe I wrote an article of how to build a website with WordPress. I can also add the video version so that if somebody doesn't want to read the article, the person can watch the video. So adding a video to your website is also a great way to make the website great. All right. So adding a video is very great. Also having a video in the background, maybe your landing page. As people land on your website, you have a video, maybe a video that doesn't have voice, just playing in the background. Sometimes that can be a catch, can make your website look very, very professional. Depending on the kind of product or service you are showcasing on your website, this may not apply to every kind of website. All right. Number 7 is the typography. What is typography? I'm talking about the font size and the color. Make it unique, right? The font you are using must be something that people can read. Sometimes I go to a website and the font is so tiny. You are struggling to read. You're struggling to, see what is written there. Sometimes you go to another website, the font is too big. So you have to have something that is, not too big, not too small, very unique, something that when people read it, it's very, very inviting and appealing, right? Number 8 is the website has to be mobile friendly. That means people should be able to access your website through their phone without stress, right? Mobile friendly website. Make sure the web design, your design is mobile friendly. The next one is optimize for search. That is SEO. Make sure that your website is optimized for certain keywords. Of course, every website is unique. Every website serves a particular kind of customers. And whatever customer you serve, there are keywords that you have to optimize your website for. Don't just build a website without targeting keywords, because people go online and search for things. How to do this? What can I do this? How do I go about this? All those questions they pop up is the keywords you have used on your website that will enable your website pop up when they search. Either your article is popping up, or your shop product in your shop is popping up, or a particular page is coming up based on these keywords that you have optimized your website for. Finally, the last one is high quality and valuable content. Yes, without content on a website, why do I have to go there? Nobody comes to your website because they love you. No. Even your family and friends will not even come to your website if it's not valuable. You may send the link to them and they just open it for just to be nice to you. But if the website is valuable, they will come back again. So that is why content on your website is non-negotiable. It has to be fresh, it has to be consistent, it has to be targeted. That means you are targeting a particular audience. So when they come to your website and consume your content, they can also take some action, because you must tell them what to do. Like I said earlier, you don't have to have a website without call to action. There must be something you are telling. What do you want them to do when they come to your website? So high quality, valuable, and targeted content will make your web design great. So these are the elements that makes a web design great. I hope you have found value in the video. As always, if you have, remember to like and share the video. And of course, if you are not yet subscribed, you are missing a lot. Go ahead, click the subscribe button, and remember to check the description. Like I say, valuable resources, free resources are on the description. Make sure to use it. And if you have any question, hit the comment section, and I'll be on the other side to answer your question. I'll see you again in another video.